Hi, hello, howdy. We are back with our penultimate episode of Siren Song, our all black Monster of the Week actual play, sponsored by Evil Hat. Uh, Hope you guys are super excited. We are. It's going to be an awesome, very messy start to the episode, definitely. But before we get into all of that, we're going to do some introductions, starting with Austin.
I almost yawned. Hi, I'm Austin. My pronouns are he, they, she. Tonight I'll be playing Amanti Nocto. His pronouns are she, they. Amanti is the divine playbook.
Oh,
Nailed
good
it.
job.
Ambrose is next.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ambrose, she, they pronouns. I am playing Nox, they, them pronouns, who is the monstrous.
Lovely, lovely. AJ.
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Sushi Kid, he, they, and I am playing Enzo, they, he, of the Spell Slinger.
And Chris.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris. I have my pronouns are she, her, and so are Anjanu's, who I am playing tonight. And she is of the wronged playbook.
I have pronouns. They're great pronouns too.
I have them.
They're right here. I just gotta get them real quick.
God bless. And I'm Eli. I use they, them pronouns. I am your MC for the evening for this awesome campaign of Monster of the Week. Before we get into the show, I want to once again highlight we are sponsored by Evil Hat. Evil Hat right now, right this very moment, has a crowdfunding campaign going on for their Codex of Worlds supplement. In the supplement, you can find awesome things like team playbooks and different scenarios that you can put your excuse me, put your players through if you're a GM, and just a lot of really cool stuff. I've gotten a look at it. It's pretty awesome so far. They've got a really good writing team, and I'm super excited for what comes out. So if you want to back that, you can find the link to that on their Twitter at Evil Hat Productions, where they're posting all the updates and everything. They've already funded. They're going towards stretch goals now. So definitely get in on that if you want in on the awesome action that is Codex of Worlds. With all of that said, I think we're ready to hop into it. So we pick back up after some convincing of needing time to rest and eat and get your bearings in order. We pick back up. The sun has gone down. The moon is full outside. And you guys sort of distantly hear the blaring of music from your Airbnb. You assume the next day of festivities has started somewhere on the beach. Where do we find Ingénue and Enzo at this moment?
We're sneaking out of the house.
Well, we're
Onto the
sneaking out of
beach.
the haven.
Yes.
Right, because y'all are still in the haven. Cool.
Yes.
You exit no problem. No one seems to notice your exit at the moment, at least. You get into like the common area, and Onyx gives you like a quick glance, head nod, but seems to be on the phone with someone. So doesn't even think anything of it as you two exit out. Where are you headed?
To the beach. Probably like right where the water meets the sand.
You start heading that way. You pass by a few people who are in varying states of inebriation. A few families as well that seem to like be dragging their sleeping children back to where they're staying for the night. Um, but you get to the beach. You're a little ways away from. You can sort of see the lights and the stage of where the party is happening, but you're a little ways away from it, so you can at least hear yourself think and have a good conversation. But you're alone for a while. It's quiet here. the waves sort of coming in and out of the shore. Or finally behind you. Well, you took me up on my offer.
Hello. You kind of left me no choice.
There's always a choice, dear.
I guess. What is it you wanted of me?
I don't want anything of you. I want you to know the truth and to make your own decisions. Decisions that it seems like your team members have kept from you.
Kept from me? They don't even know the whole truth.
Do they? Do all of them not know the whole truth?
She kind of just like looks over at Enzo. You're not hiding anything from me.
No, nothing. I mean, nothing about. Unless it's just about my own personal past, no. But just. Nothing that. Nothing about you that I haven't already told you.
Maybe this will help the situation. Astra, if you could bring your guests here. And you see coming from the sort of brush of the beach, emerging Astra and Gwen, who has been bound and just seems to be rope around the hands, chains around the ankles, and just like not able to get out of Astra's grip, it seems.
What's going on? Enzo, should we call him Monty?
I don't think you're going to want her here for this.
Gwen, are you all right?
Gwen begins to speak up and says, I'm fine. I just need to tell you. And then Astra, you see just her whistle, and Gwen's like voice sort of just gets caught in her throat. I don't think that'll be necessary. I think that they've been lying to you for long enough, and it's time for you to figure out the truth. You wanted to know the truth about what happened to your family, correct?
Of course.
Well, what did you assume it was all this time that did this?
Either one very powerful or many vampires.
Did you ever think to question one of the ones that was closest to you?
Yes, Nox absolved themselves of this. We talked about it in length.
Yes, Nox is innocent of this, if not other things. What about this one?
Gwen isn't a vampire. Right? Right?
Gwen seems to be trying to say something, but the voice is just not coming through. And Regina just says, I'm so sorry you've been deceived all this time, but yes, Gwen is in fact a vampire.
Does Amanti know? Has she been hiding this from Amanti as well?
Let me help you to see something, dear. Regina steps closer to you, if you allow it, and sort of just takes your hand in hers. And you watch, both of you, as Regina sort of puts a hand forward towards the waves, and one of them just comes up and holds, almost like a screen. And on that screen, you see, once again, your home. in the state that you found it. Except, standing in the middle of the living room, in the middle of the bodies, is Gwen. And sort of trying to get, you can't tell if she's trying to get herself in order or get the situation in order, but Amanti seems a little bit overwhelmed at the moment and trying to figure out what to do.
It was you?
Gwen, who's been fighting to talk this whole time, doesn't say anything. Oh, I'm so sorry. My friend seems to have cut off your ability to speak the truth in this moment. Allow me. And almost like a gust of air entering into her lungs, finally, Gwen coughs a bit. I don't know what happened. I know that I was there. I know that I'm not sure.
Ingenue pulls out the stake that was hidden in her coat and points it at Gwen. You better start remembering, or you won't remember anything ever again.
We cut away at that. Amanti, you're in sort of one of the side rooms with Nox at the moment when you get a phone call from Onyx.
Hi. Aren't you like 20 feet away from me somewhere?
I was, and then I called to tell you I had to leave for something that will be helpful, hopefully. But I just wanted to let you know I have a lead on the Ascendant, and I'm trying
cool.
to follow.
Don't we have like a whole last prisoner somewhere? Did you like lock the door?
Namdi's fine. They're not going to do anything. I had a chat with them.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will try to get back with y'all later tonight as long as everything goes as planned. I'll let you know if something is off, though.
Yeah, sure. And I hang up. I think when I hang up, my like text messages are still open, like my texting app is open, and I see this text from Gwen again. The one that said that she was fine or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at it for a bit, and I like take off my glasses, and I look at Nox. We have to go find Gwen.
Why?
She said she was fine, but it's a lie.
Through text, you can tell that Gwen's lying when they say they're fine.
Yeah, it's like a, diviney, angely thing. Like no one, no when people are lying and up to no good.
2 + 2 is 5.
No, what? I know math. They teach us math.
I don't think I'm attractive.
Also a lie, but that's like just try it later. Like something
Okay,
you have to
I just want to see. This is news to me, that's all. So Gwen is, even through text you can tell that's a lie, and you want to find her.
Yes.
Where did you drop her off?
At home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, come with me.
Okay.
I will try to angel wings.
Bless.
Trying to angel wings back to the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
With a guest. So yeah, give me the roll.
11.
Oh, good.
So we're fine.
We're fine.
You make it.
This is Gwen's place, and I start like rummaging around. I start walking. Gwen, hello. Like turn on all the lights.
I know you start. Give me a roll, actually. Give me a investigate a mystery roll.
Oh, I don't know what that uses.
I don't
Hopefully
either.
Something good.
That's fine. Sharp, yeah.
That's a 6, so I will mark experience.
Lovely, amazing.
I am definitely just like Frank. I like open a cupboard at one point. It's definitely like it's probably like a studio, so I think we probably port in, and it's pretty clear no one is here.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I like open the fridge, like it's like the like you're not making any sense, babe. Looking around.
I don't think that she's in the refrigerator much.
I don't know. Maybe she turned into a. I don't. Can you actually turn into a bat? I've never asked her.
No, I can't turn into a bat.
I don't know.
They look offended. It's like, no.
I don't know what's real and fake when you all put those movies out to trick people.
You should use that lie detecting move.
It is not. It is not a lie. It is not a lie. But maybe turn into something, just not a bat.
Okay.
Can I roll investigate a mystery to see if I find anything in there?
Sure.
Of course not. Hold on. I don't think that passes.
Y'all don't forget you have luck.
This is the penultimate episode.
I will use that luck. I will use my lucks to make it a 12.
Okay. And you still get to mark experience when you use luck.
Okay, cool. I level up.
Hey.
Okay. You get 2 questions.
2 questions. Okay. What happened here? And where did it go?
You start looking around and everything seems in order, or as much in order as you would expect an apartment to be, until you get to the bathroom. You notice that there are things that have just been knocked over into the sink, hair care products just like all over the place, soaps. And you look at the mirror and you notice a crack. The closer you look at it, the more interesting it looks. Mm-hmm. And you get a closer look and you finally figure out where you remember the pattern from. It is the same pattern that you saw on the side of the tuning fork. Somehow the sirens are involved and Gwen is missing. Second question of where did it go?
Yeah.
There does seem to be some like sand that has just found its way into the bathroom somehow.
I understand sand gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Teleporting.
But like you know Gwen never went on the beach really, so it's one of those like this had to have been brought in or brought out, something like that. So you assume wherever they ended up it was somewhere on the beach.
All right. I would say Nox reaches forward to this crack in the mirror and calls Amanti. Monty?
Yo, what's up?
Like points and like runs a finger over the crack.
Oh, someone attacked. Okay. There's no
Sirens. It's the same pattern from the tuning fork. They might have went back.
Fuck.
And based off of the information you just told me, psychological warfare time.
Where would they have taken her?
If they're going for the heavy hitting blow, Ingénue.
Wait, where are Ingénue? I take out my phone. Do we have Find My Friends on?
That's a great question.
That's a really great question.
Would Enzo and Ingénue have Find Their Friends on?
During this time, would they? Like, would they? Would?
I take out my phone because I was like, well, Ingénue and Enzo were at the Haven, and I take my phone out and see that you definitely aren't because you ping on Find My Friends, and like I just say fuck, and I'm gonna try and angel wings us to the beach.
Okay. All right.
Your wings again. Give me a roll.
These consistent angel wings with these 11s. I always roll 2 5s plus 1.
You pop back onto the beach, sort of in a little ways down the beach, so people don't notice you at first. What you see is Ingénue holding a stake in the direction of Gwen. Gwen is bound. Enzo is there. I don't think you can see this, so you just see Enzo there. But you also see 2 of the sirens there as well.
If I can do something, my first reaction is going to be pulling out this tuning fork and ringing it.
Okay.
I need these sirens not here for whatever is going on.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Enzo, go ahead and give me a use magic roll. If you want to pop this right now. If you want to wait, then we can wait for it.
I think I want to wait for
I'm so
I was waiting for if the sirens were gonna do something else.
Okay. Then don't do the roll.
So right now Enzo has his hands in their pocket, looking at Ingénue, pointing a stake at Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
Just they're smoking their cigarette, but the smoke is falling like how dry ice falls on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's staying, but it's just enough for people to not really notice. Instead of the smoke going up, it's going down and spreading.
Okay. So Gwen begins to say to you, Ingénue, I swear if I did it, I didn't do it on purpose. I just tried to. And then all of you hear from a little ways down the beach the sound of the tuning fork going off. You watch as both of the sirens sort of put both their hands over their ears. Enzo, I'll say you notice this. When this happens, the screen that was still up sort of paused on that image, sort of flickers for a moment, and both Amanti and Gwen disappear, and you see one person there instead for half a second, and then it goes back to what it was. Give me a sharp roll.
Dang.
Let's go 12.
I rolled double sixes.
Yes.
You
know exactly who this is. You're not sure how they are involved in this, but this is Flora. Flora was one of the underlings of the Vampire King in Portland.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast this spell now.
Are you taking all of you or just the 3 of you?
I am taking just the 3 of us because I was not anticipating the other 2. Okay. So
give me the use magic roll.
I am gonna use luck.
Tell me what this looks like as you, Ingenue, and Gwen disappear.
I think Enzo sees the flickering on the wave screen and is just like, oh shit, love, wait, and just like flicks their cigarette and like steps up like over the smoke that has been like keeping by their feet, and it kind of forms a solid, almost like teleportation circle around the area between me, Ingenue, and Gwen. And as Enzo steps in, Enzo's also gonna like put their hand on the shoulder of Ingenue, of the arm that is holding the stake.
Okay.
And we're all going to teleport into the no magic room in the Haven.
Amanti, Nox, you both watch as both of the Sirens sort of go on knees, hands over ears, as this sound rings through, and almost like immediately as a reaction, Enzo, Ingenue, when all three disappear after this circle.
Is magical hopscotch?
I look at Nox.
What are we doing?
I look at Nox. I don't know where they went this time.
Can't you figure it out with your like magic, like tune in thing that you do? You just know where we are at all times.
I take my phone out and I slowly find my friends, and I look. They don't have any service, so I'm guessing back in the Haven. You thought I had a magic? I like.
Oh, so you can tell when people are lying, but you cannot like just know where we are. Just fuck. Okay, just
no. I like slowly start angel wing. I think that like, it always looks like these like silvery wings, like that are kind of like opaque appear. No, I don't know where you are magically. And they unfold.
Oh, so I turn into a bat, and you know when people are lying. Cool, let's go.
12. Why would I just, if I just knew where you were, I keep talking as we teleport into the Haven. Like, why would I worry about not, like, I specifically asked someone to, like, keep an eye on you. If I could just know where you were, would I worry about that?
Valid point, but that makes no sense. I hope you know that.
I'm sorry, hey, are y'all here? I was hoping the fork cleared everyone's whatever brain stuff's going on. Are y'all in this building?
You teleport to the Haven and you sort of get hit. You hit a wall once you're inside. You can tell that the people that you were trying to get to are inside this room, but you yourself cannot angel wings inside of it. The three of you.
Can we just open the door? Like,
it's open on your side.
So like, as Ingenue's knocking, I'm just gonna reach for it and open the door. Like, what are we doing?
Oh,
just
a lot has just happened.
Everyone's brain good now in here.
As soon as you open the door, I go in for a hit, just like bare fist.
Do I do anything about that, or
that's your choice? Do you want to try to dodge it?
Do you see a fist coming at you when you open a door?
Can I read a bad situation about this?
Does Amanti see a fist coming when she opens the door? Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you allow yourself to get hit, or do you want to try to dodge?
I would like to not get hit.
Okay, then I'm gonna have Ingenue roll to kick some ass.
Yes.
Nox,
You're
Nox,
fucked.
you wanted to read a bad situation?
Oh, you're
yes, I do. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if the fist is like coming, you know what I mean? So
Be in a bad situation. Yep.
Yep. It's happening.
I rolled a 10. Plus 1 is 11.
I'm not gonna do like the full harm stuff.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
We are skipping the part of when we're asking, "Can you fight?"
No.
Amanti, you open the door and immediately get clocked across the jaw. I Ingenue.
Jeez.
Don't even pretend that you don't know what that's for. Don't.
Okay.
And you should better take this before I use it. And I give her the steak.
Thank you for not using it. Is this like a family heirloom or just like you found it or
The Sirens gave it to me.
Oh, I just break it. I just like break it. Good. I'm glad we're carrying around stuff they gave us. Do you want to talk or do you want to fight?
I have another fist.
Could we not?
Let's
not jump the gun on every situation when it comes to like fighting anything having to do with vampires, because I'm right here. And 2, like, can we just talk about this?
You fucking knew about this too, didn't you?
I just found out about it. Calm your tits.
That is fair. Knox found out like 2 hours ago, maybe, and told me to tell you, so don't.
Because you deserve to know.
I deserve to know when it happened, not when we're in some of the worst trouble we've ever been in, and this is...
They're messing with us, exactly. I understand, but you, I didn't know how to tell you, okay? So I figured I would investigate and figure out what's going on, because it was my job to do that. And then when I knew what happened, I would tell you. And then I never really got to find out. I was going to try and interrogate the Vampire King, but someone jumped off a balcony and made that not a thing.
I'm going to pretend like you're not victim blaming me.
I'm not.
And I'm going to believe you because I think you're telling me the truth.
Thank you.
But did you have to go
and sleep with the suspect?
Yes, I mean, come on. I'm
understand. Listen, anyone, but... no, it's
free range titties on it.
I look at Knox. Enzo, you got one? You got one
sorry,
in there, Enzo?
I'm sorry. Like, let's like lighten the mood with some.
I'm staying out of this. This is between you two and Gwen. But
Gwen
once you're done bickering, I do have something.
If you want to be mad at anyone, Ingenue, it's me. Gwen also told me to tell you multiple times throughout.
Oh, I'm mad at you. I am. That hasn't changed. You were sent here for me, in a way. Yeah. At any point during this investigation, did you think perhaps a way to protect me, like you're supposed to do, would have been telling me the truth? That just not cross your mind?
I didn't have a truth to tell. I don't know what happened still. I couldn't come to you with nothing. And if I came to you with, I found this one vampire, what would you have done?
Probably killed her.
I'm not saying I did the right thing, and I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying everything that I've done has been me trying to protect you. Be it from a vampire king or you. Because if you had killed Gwen, and then we found out down the road she didn't do it, it would have been the new thing to never forgive yourself about. I'm not saying I did something right, but I am saying you didn't do anything wrong, and I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm still angry, but we have bigger fish to fry. Unintended.
Can punch me again some other time. I mean, I probably won't let you. You caught me slipping. Like, not a big deal. Who's keeping score? Not me.
I'm winning. I'm keeping score.
Enzo, you said you had something important.
Yep. While we were having our little rendezvous with the Sirens, and you party crashed that, I saw something. And Enzo is going to, like, shake their hand until it becomes a little bit intangible, and just kind of, like, reach into their head and pull out a memory.
Doing this in the no magic room or outside?
No,
of
we
the
are. I
magic
feel like
room?
we are outside the
Okay.
magic room at this point. Also, during that whole time, I was unbinding Gwen while they were having their little back and forth.
Yeah, Gwen doesn't like run or anything, but you can tell Gwen is trying to keep as much distance between herself and Ingenue as possible. The look on her face is part fear, part shame, but also it seems like she's thinking about something really hard.
So Enzo just pulls out a memory and kind of like expands it, just like
Enhance.
enhance. As it shows the screen again of Amanti and Gwen in the body of rooms, and it's like, so this is what we saw. But when Amanti came in and used the fork, it switched to this. And shows the Vampire King General. General? I don't know.
Valora?
Valora, yeah.
Oh.
Gwen speaks up. I know her.
I bet you fucking do.
No, I understand that you're pissed at me right now. However, I am at this point 75% sure that this wasn't my fault.
All right.
I've met Valora before I met any of you. I don't know where that memory was or how it exited in my brain, but Valora turned me.
So you're like a baby vampire. Like it's only been a little bit.
Yeah.
Question. I turn and I point out Ingenue. You said with what happened to your family that it was cold and calculated. It was clean. Correct?
Yes.
A baby vampire can't do that. They're messy. Very messy.
Very messy. Sorry, you're mad at me.
Obvious, covered in blood, something like that.
that sounds about right. Well, I'm sorry, Glenn. Um,
You don't need to apologize. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't have stopped. I probably would have killed whoever it was.
Have we interacted with her before? Or do we just know of them?
I
I
think when
know.
you were doing like sort of reconnaissance on the Vampire King and all of his constituents, you learned the name Valora and you may have seen her at some point. Uh, but I don't think any of you have interacted with them.
but we do know that because I have notes from the first episode. Do we know that Valora is inheriting basically the vampire's king
I don't think
domain?
we, the characters, do. I think we, the
Okay.
players, saw that scene.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, do we know the rules of vampire hierarchy?
One can assume someone is supposed to take over when the Vampire King dies. You're not sure who that would be.
I look at
but
Nox.
Like, would I know about like vampire hierarchy? Or would I
Yeah, sharp
not
roll.
care enough? Would I not care enough? Like, because both
Yeah.
are valid. Okay, let's see.
It's like when you live in a state and you're like, I have a governor, but I could not be bothered to tell you who it is.
11.
Valora is someone that you might have bumped into on occasion in the city. I think you've heard a lot about Valora indirectly, though, sort of about how Valora is when it came to the Vampire King and how Valora's whole thing was, I'm next in line. I'm supposed to be next. The Vampire King is foolish. The Vampire King doesn't know what he's doing. And if I were in charge, we would have had this whole city already. From that, you can gather Valora is definitely like the next person in charge, but also that she definitely had it out for him.
I would relay that to everyone about Valora.
Hey, are we someone's fucking loose end? Is this whole vacation someone's loose end?
As you say this, all of you hear a crash from like the far corner of the room as Onyx sort of falls from the ceiling, it seems, holding someone in their arm and sort of just dropping them and standing in front of both of you. Both Onyx and this other individual are smoking. It seems like they just like either stepped out of a sauna or something, but their skin seems to be like there is smoke coming off of it. The other individual doesn't seem to have moved much since being thrown into the wall, but Onyx sort of just like is stretching her neck and like sort of like getting their bearings after whatever this was.
Good day, dear. Nice
Ah.
weather we're having wherever you are. Explain.
Well, I had to go on a little you guys immortals call it errand run, I guess is the best way to put it. And picks up the individual that all of you have definitely seen. Wendell, another vampire from Portland. Sort of when stuff started going down, I think all of you notice Wendell sort of cowering away and like not getting involved and is like, y'all can fight these people. I'm gonna protect my peace over here, all that stuff. You would also know that Wendell is the owner of the ring that you found.
Uh, cool. Interrogation room. Did you just break Enzo's ceiling?
It was necessary. I can get a contractor to fix it if that's necessary, but I can't. I had to go to hell, so it was a whole thing. It was a whole
Oh, that's what the
ordeal.
whole steaming thing is. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to
Uh,
ask, wasn't he eaten?
yeah. He
Okay.
was dead.
Okay. Gotcha.
I had to call in some favors.
Gotcha. Helpful. Thank you.
Welcome.
Interrogation room, please.
You watch as this person is Wendell is sort of like in sort of a dazed, confused state, and you hear him moaning and like clutching his head before
I,
Onyx just sort of grabs him by the ankle.
I think we kind of like can we like Avengers stand over him?
Yes, absolutely.
Morning, love. Good to see you again.
Hey, dear. Heard you got eaten. Must not have been helpful, or like hurt a lot, perhaps. I don't know.
Uh, and as his vision sort of clarifies and he sees all of you, he sort of gets a lot of energy suddenly and starts like trying to back up against the wall and find an exit.
Can I grab him by the ankle as Onyx is
Yeah.
getting ready to do, and
Yeah.
then start dragging him to the interrogation room?
Literally
No,
in our
no.
You're literally in our haven, bro. Where are you gonna go? What
Where
is
you
your
gonna
strat?
go, buddy? Stay a while. Come on now. Just drag him down the hallway.
As you drag him down the hallway, I think that's a great time for us to take a break. We will be back in about 5 minutes to figure out why the fuck this person's out of hell. Y'all take some time, stretch, all that stuff. We'll be back very soon. Hello. We are back with more drama. So, Wendell has been dragged into the interrogation room and properly bound, and is like doing a lot of bargaining. It seems doing a lot of I will give you whatever you want. I can find. Do you want money? Do you want like food or something? I have lots of
Oh,
things.
I love
Honey.
seeing you beg, dear. Keep
Wendell.
it going. It helps me.
Wendell. You literally got dragged out of hell. You can't. I promise there's not much you could give us.
Oh,
You were like, I know you were dead before because you were like a vampire, but you were like dead for keeps. Like we probably will not be able to keep you here.
so you should just let me go and let me live out the rest of my own life. Oh god, oh, shit.
I'm what they call bad cop. I'm gonna sit here in this corner. And I just gesture to literally anyone else.
I'm fixing the hole that
Yeah.
Onyx put in my ceiling.
Worst cop.
It's literally just a broken corner, and it's like you would think it leads
To
out
nothing,
to
right?
out to outside. It is void. It is just a
Oh.
void.
Enzo's like, you shouldn't. Don't look into that.
Don't look into that. I need to fix this real quick.
I just sit in the corner. If you lie, I'll know, and then you'll meet bad cop.
Oh, you're talking? We can't hear you. Oh, I can't hear you.
I know. I'm whimpering.
Oh, you're just whispering. Okay. All right. Well, then in character, like, I'm sorry. What was that, honey? What was that, dear? Speak a little louder. I don't think we can hear you.
If I answer all of your questions, can I go back to what I was doing before I was taken to hell?
Debatable, but we'll see what you have for us. How about that?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just don't lie. Bad cop.
What do you want to know?
So, you, I'm assuming, summoned the Sirens. You broke them out of jail. Why did you do this? Why would you do such a thing like that, Wendell?
I wanted to have a really cool party on the beach. Amanti, they're lying.
I don't say anything. I just get up and I walk over.
I mean,
And I just like slam their head into the table and I go sit back down.
it was Valora. Valora wanted me to do it. Valora wanted me to summon them.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Why would you test Why would you test that? Just say the truth, dear.
I'm scared. I'm very scared of Valora.
But you're wearing hell, so what are you more scared of, hell or Valora?
Valora.
Damn. Okay.
Honestly, I,
Yeah.
honestly,
No
you should
hesitation.
be scared of the vampire killer we're not letting in the room right now.
You hear through the door.
She will rip your head off. That's not even like a threat. That's just like a literal promise. You're connected to a whole lot of shit that's got her agitated tonight. So
There's a
So,
lot of like lip quivering.
oh, poor baby. So Valora asked you to do this. Summon the sirens to distract us, to kill us, to what?
You're a loose end that Valora wanted tied up.
I fucking knew it. You're fucking. I like stomp around the room. Fucking loose. I can't.
I mean, technically, Laura's a loose end on our part too.
I mean,
I'm
you
not.
could,
She's loose. I'm not loose end.
you could handle her, I suppose, so you don't have to worry. You could go back.
We gotta deal with the sirens first.
Well,
Where's the?
clearly, obviously. Next stop, though. Next stop, and then we do have a vampire killer out there that, more tied closely to what happened to the fam. So, there's that.
How'd you open up the gates, the prison?
Use the Ascendant.
Cool, so you do know what that is.
Yes.
Where is that?
Valora has it.
Of course.
Okay, so we have to rob the new vampire queen of Portland and re-imprison the sirens and whatever else the fuck got out when you opened the. What else was? Do you know what else was in their window?
I kind of died pretty soon after opening it. So
Sick.
Did the sirens kill you, or did something else kill you?
There was a big tentacle, and that's all I saw.
Ah. Cool.
I'm gonna have to do. I will be right back, and I'm gonna go to the library in my haven.
Make sure to visit your public library, everybody.
And I think I probably took whatever books Damon had on, like, anything that he had on this stuff. I'm just gonna look to see if there's any mention of what else was in that prison.
Yeah, give me a sharp roll. While you're doing that, and I was like, can I go now? Is this like?
I'm using luck.
Hey, Onyx. I open the door. Hey, Onyx. What's your favor? Is Wendell going back downstairs, or what's the deal?
I mean, I can take him back. Like,
Is the favor just he's good?
I assumed you were probably going to kill him, so.
Oh, okay. I just closed the door.
You don't have to kill me, though. Valora might not have the Ascendant. Maybe, possibly.
How do you know that?
Well,
Why'd you say that she had it in the first place if she doesn't have it?
because she had it last time I saw her and she gave it to me. I assume she picked it back up.
Wait, what was it?
The Ascendant?
Yes. What's it look like?
It's it's circular. It has a lot of like clock gears in it, and it has a diamond in the middle.
Okay. Where is she?
I've been dead for the last
Day.
yeah. So
Where's her nest?
that's in Portland.
So was she there with you before this happened? Or
She
did
was
just-
here because she passed it on. She said the whole purpose of this was to get you all killed to finish up everything else. But she needed you to kill, to basically sow distrust amongst you first.
Failed.
Shit.
Absolutely failed.
I wouldn't say failed, but
Kind of worked, but we're working on it.
But in order to get the Sirens to do that, she had to promise something to them, the Ascendant. So I assume that if they did what they were supposed to do, they would have the Ascendant now.
Where's the other siren that we have here?
Nami?
In the library with you, actually.
Cool.
you walk into your library and I'm just sitting there. I know where to go.
And when you start going through the books, Namdi actually says, "You're not going to find anything in there. The prison that we were locked in is pretty not well documented."
Well, there's got to be something.
You could ask a first-hand source, or you could just continue to ignore me sitting in this extremely large chair.
Do you want taquitos?
What is a taquito?
It's like little tacos that you can put into like a toaster oven, and it's finger food.
What's
it's
a
very
toaster
good.
oven?
Oh, I got so much to teach you. I'm gonna get you taquitos, and you're gonna tell me what else is in that prison.
Are we adopting Namdi?
Yes, I'll say it. There's no fucking way that this little team was made up by one of us slowly adopting people.
You just produce these taquitos from your haven? Is that just something that
Just
you're
go
able
to the
get?
kitchen and just make some taquitos.
Eli,
What?
give me a magic roll. I'm literally just gonna go to the kitchen.
I'm not cosmic magic
making
powers.
taquitos.
I'm still gonna make taquitos. You gotta make them. You gotta make them from frozen. Like you can't just conjure.
You can't
them up.
replicate that freezer burn, baby.
Yeah.
Namdi follows you to the kitchen and starts talking while you're preparing the taquitos. It was mostly barren. It was sort of a carbon copy of everything here now. Well, not now, sort of set back when we were first sent there. We didn't encounter many other individuals, really, except for one. I don't know if there's a moral name for this person, though. So
What did they look like?
that's the thing. They changed their face pretty often. Every time we saw them, they were someone different, someone that we knew.
Do I know what a change? Would Enzo know what a changeling is?
Yes, you would. But Nandi keeps speaking. It's sort of maddening being in there because you don't see anyone else. The only people that we knew were each other. But this person kept showing up with the face of people that we had loved, betrayed, all sorts of things, and saying things about us that no one could possibly know. And toying with us, really, it seemed. They seemed to be there much longer than we had, and we seemed to be the first people that they had seen to play with in a while.
It sounds to me that this person wasn't necessarily this being wasn't necessarily a prisoner, more like a warden.
Possibly.
Ugh. Do you know where the Ascendant is?
If what your friend, not friend, the one
No.
who's crying in the other room,
Oh, definitely not.
for those in the interrogation room, Wendell is full on sobbing right now. Very pathetic. Um, if what they say is true, then Regina probably has it. It's probably on a person, and she probably intends to destroy it tonight.
Just our luck. All right. Yeah, well, that one's the chicken and cheese. That one is the beef and cheese.
Mhm.
This one is just cheese.
Mm.
We do really like our cheese here.
He picks up one and tries to put the entire thing in his mouth at first and sort of just ends up crushing it. It's good.
Yeah, yeah, it's very good, especially when you're in a time crunch and doing some research. But thank you, Namdi. Uh, uh,
No problem. And Namdi is like going one after another, eating like the entire tray of taquitos at this point.
yeah, I'm making another one for the rest of the group. It's like, this one's for you. I'm just gonna make another one, just another set for everyone else. And I tell everyone, is like, well, looks like we're on a time crunch of Regina might be destroying this thing tonight. Oh, so
Sick.
taquitos.
Radical. I love working overtime on vacation.
So we might not be able to deal with Valor now, but she's on our. We've got her scent. We can get back to it when we deal with these two.
Maybe we'll get lucky and she'll be there. That wouldn't be lucky, but like that would be our luck.
That would be our luck. Now, Wendell.
And I have a taquito as well. It's been some time.
Enzo is
Aren't
like,
you like a double undead vampire? Can you even eat?
Enzo's like waving a taquito like in Wendell's face. And he's like, nope. We could send you back. I also can make a deal with you.
What kind of? I've told you everything I know.
Oh, no. Just more. I can pull a few strings and you can go in exchange for some help from time and time again. You go on. No other word for a little bit of a parole.
Roll.
You just gotta make a deal with me.
Can I make a deal with her instead? Pointing towards Amanti.
Oh, you don't. You do not want to make a deal.
I like roll up one sleeve, and I think for the first time everyone sees my arm covered in like black throbbing veins. I'm fresh out of doing stuff with dark creatures. Sorry, tapped out, and I like point to where Gwen is.
Okay.
And I don't think you want to make a deal with her, pointing at Ingénue, just which I assume is still like creeping.
Yeah, at the door frame.
Turns to Nox. We're one and the same. I
Hey there, sister. How you doing?
It doesn't have to be like this. I can
What
just go.
could
You can just
you,
let me go.
Wendell, possibly
Come on,
offer?
help a brother out, man.
I don't. I already told you all I know. Valora wanted to set this entire thing up and set up your friend and all of this stuff so that the Vampire King would get killed and she could get bumped up
Waving
and
the
all this
taquito
other
in his
stuff.
face again.
I want to go. I want to go home. I have.
My offer would probably be the same as Enzo's over here. You help us out every so often.
No offers, and I just leave. I'm
No,
useless.
no. Like
Wendell,
let me put it in
you've proven you aren't.
Let me put it in perspective. You participated in a plot, granted because you fear Valor, to cause discourse between all of us and potentially kill us. And you want me to have you walk away.
For the record, Council, it was not my fault. I was a victim.
You had a choice.
Think of it this way, Wendell. We get rid of her. Who's next in line?
I don't want to be. I'm literally bottom of the barrel. It's definitely not me. I don't want that either. I don't even want this. I just want to go vacation in Cabo or something. This is.
You can still vacation in Cabo. We're just gonna call on you when we need you.
Oh God. Okay. Fine.
Thank you. Is that with me or is that with Enzo?
I don't know which is worse.
I'm like you just said. Wouldn't you prefer me?
Amanti's shaking their
Choose me.
Amanti's like
Prefer
behind Knox,
me.
like points to Enzo and shrugs, but
He's like,
This
you want
became
the
Shark
wizard.
I want
This turned
Nox
into Shark
and-
Tank so quickly.
God bless. Nox and Enzo, please roll 2d6 plus your heart.
heart?
Oh, heart?
What the fuck is
What's
heart?
better?
Is it charm?
That's a
Charm
secret
is what I
spell.
meant. This is
I know what you
not.
meant. Know what you
This
meant.
is not Urban Shadows, everyone.
Rolling
That is-
charm.
That is
Charm,
a
yes.
I got a -1 in charm, so let's see how this goes.
Let's
That was
go,
me.
baby.
I have a -1 too, so it was 8 for me.
Taking that experience.
Oh my God, please.
And a level up.
Wendell sort of looks between the two of you for a moment, looks back at Ingénue, looks back at Nox. Okay, we deal with you, but no, nothing that is going to get me killed because I've already done that once. It wasn't
I'm
fun.
not going to send you to open jails that will end in your immediate demise. No, I will not have you do anything like that.
I appreciate
Good boy.
that.
Thank you.
Do I get the taquito now?
I toss it towards.
Does it just slap? Does it just slap him in the face? Just like it's tied up.
Wendell, I would recommend you don't leave this space until we tell you to, as we're probably about to go have like a whole big huge fight with the Sirens and possibly your ex-employer.
Yeah, and this is probably the most safe place for you anyway. They cannot track you, and they don't really. If Onyx was careful, I don't know if Onyx was careful, they don't know that you're here.
From the other room you hear, I resent that. And Wendell says, I mean, yeah, they have no reason to believe that I'm alive. So I could just go. I could just go ahead and leave town. And everyone
Would
is
you like to
probably
attempt
here.
that and maybe die?
From what I know about
Yes.
vampires, from the moment you step out of this room, they are going to know that you are alive again.
You were hers, right? Like, you were her like underling.
Blackmail situation. Kind of.
That isn't what I asked.
I didn't belong. She didn't turn me,
Oh,
but
okay.
she had some stuff on me that meant I had to do stuff for her.
I mean, I'm gonna untie you if you want to try and leave. I'm just letting you know if you die, we literally told you to stay here. We will not be coming to defend you.
Okay, I like my chances on the road on by myself. You can summon me at any point. I'm certain. So,
All right. Get the hell out of my haven.
Wendell gets up, grabs 2 more taquitos,
Really
puts them
quickly,
back
just
down. And before any of you can change your mind, you just see a sort of whoosh as he vamp speeds out of the haven.
You seem nice.
He's probably gonna fuck us over.
I don't think he's smart enough to even know how to do that.
agreed. So, how are we gonna track down Regina?
Yeah, Namdi, did y'all have like a HQ or something?
What time is it? And you check, and it's probably around 11:15 at night at this point.
11:15, why?
Well, that artifact, the Ascendant, needs very specific conditions in order to be destroyed, and also in order to be used. If I had to guess, Regina is probably about to try to use it or destroy it. It has to be done at midnight.
It's always midnight. Why is it always midnight? Like, someone pick a new...
What's up with that?
What is that? Is it like a ley line? Sorry, I'll ask Enzo later. Where does it have to? I'm sure it's like a whole ritual thing, right? Where's the spot?
It's the same spot where we appeared.
This is a very busy beach. Well, how are we feeling, team?
I'm ready if y'all are.
I mean, I'm hopped up on taquitos. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I don't see any other way out of the situation.
Pick. I love United purely by happenstance at the moment, but I'll take it. I guess I'm going to say bye to Gwen, and then we'll, get out of here. Go have a big old monster battle. I mean, we know we can beat them up, so I'm not too worried about it.
Have headphones? Is there
Headphones, tuning fork.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Gwen as like, are you okay with staying here? Because I'm gonna erase the sigil on the door, and you're gonna be a little bit trapped here for a bit.
Trap me here.
Well, I mean, more of just like if you try to leave, you open the door, it goes into the void. It's more of a protection thing until we deal with the whole situation. I can draw the sigil on another door. No time will pass for you, essentially, but
I have a question.
I have an answer, probably.
What happens if you die?
Didn't think about that, did you, Enzo?
I think we're ready to go.
If he dies, he dies. If Enzo dies, I can technically teleport back here because I've been here. Just not into the room of no magic.
Okay.
Now make sure that you're extra safe. That's what happens.
Also, Onyx can leave and take you with them.
You want me to stay and keep guard?
Yeah, I mean, last time that worked very well. That's not me talking down. You did save Gwen's life at the house. Thank you.
Welcome. What about that one over there? Pointing
Oh,
towards
Namdi, you're
Namdi.
with us. 1,000,000%. Come fight your sisters.
Technically, they don't know that I'm on your side, so I'd work in your
I,
favor.
what do you think? They think you're dead, Namdi? What do you think they
No,
think you are?
they think that I'm doing what I set out to do, collect more souls.
Wait.
What?
We're unfortunate
What?
souling it up in here? Like, is that what's happening right now?
They wanted more people, and it's basically Regina told me to go out and collect more. So
How many people did you already have?
10.
There might be 10 just regular ass people they're using as shields.
They're probably not using them as shields, but yes, they might be using them as shields.
Okay. Uh,
It's alright, I have good aim. I pull out my banana gun. That just looks like a normal gun to me.
what the fuck?
Are we going to talk about that?
No.
What? You've
We're
seen
not-
this gun so many times.
It's
Honey.
okay. Don't worry. It's fine, Ingenue. I thought I saw something. Don't
We have so many things. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about my skin. Listen, we will get to all of that after we deal with these sirens.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Gwen, are you good? Do you need a bite before I go?
I think Gwen starts to say something, and then Onyx looks at both of you, and Gwen is just like, I'm good, actually.
Okay. Let's go save the world again, I guess.
I wanna, as we're like starting to go towards the door, I wanna grab Ingenue's hand. It's like, oh, how are you dealing with all this? Was a lot of news at once.
Yes, I think I'm still processing, but it feels almost like a win. Like we're closer to some real answers for once. We're not just grasping at straws. I'm okay.
Good. Yeah. Ready to take on some sirens.
Yeah, thanks for having my back out there earlier. I have yours.
Always.
You all start heading towards the beach. As you get closer and closer, Namdi says to you, okay, I think it's best if I go ahead and distract them for a bit while you get in position.
Yeah, we totally have like a plan. We'll get in position.
Yeah, we have
Good.
formations and stuff that we
memorized off the top
practice.
Of the
Yeah.
dome.
Okay, team, let's get in formation. And Namdi walks away. As you all start moving and arranging yourselves closer to the ambush point, you can hear the conversation happening. You do hear about 5 extra voices just like in the area, along with the 3 sirens. As Namdi approaches, you hear Regina say, "Brother, so glad to have you back. I thought we had lost you for a bit." And Namdi just starts to say, well, it took a while to get, and then his voice like cuts off. It sort of just trails off a bit. What are you doing? Well, you see, there's been a slight change of plans as to how we need to handle things going forward. I don't want this to be used against us ever again. I don't think either of you do either. And this town really is serving as a focal point for all of this magic. It's where we were stuck for all of those years. It's the replica of the world that we lived in. And based off of the reading that I've done, I think there's only one way that we can fully ensure that we're not stuck there again. As all of you get closer and closer to the beach, you start to see it. You notice that the moonlight, as it was coming through the shrubbery and everything, it kept sort of like shifting a bit, it seemed, and you thought it was just like a trick playing on your eyes. But as you sort of get past the clearing, you notice that the moon is there, but the moon is behind a giant wall of water that seems to be growing and growing, threatening to crash upon the entirety of Newport. Regina says, "We have to destroy the city. We need to tear it asunder. And I think this is the cleanest way to get that solution."
Cleanest. Not cleanest.
Amdi sort of is very obviously visually and verbally like taken aback, doesn't know what to say. And Asha steps up. "Oh, Namdi, it's okay. We have everything we need prepared, and we can swim. No problem. It's where we were born." "But your friends, I'm sorry, will not survive this." As Astra and Regina look directly at all four of you. And that is where we are going to end the session.
Oh, shit.
What's up, bitches?
I can also swim if it changes your
I
plan.
can't swim.
You can do all of that magic and can't
Everyone can
fucking
swim?
swim.
Yeah, what do you think I use the magic? I use the magic to walk on water. I don't go in the water.
Oh, you'll
And so
be
I've
fine.
known you for 200 years. What the fuck do you mean you can't swim?
It's like 200 years.
I'm not 200 years old.
Oh.
Amazing. End of session questions. God bless. Did we conclude the current mystery?
We're on our way.
No.
Close, but
Make an
yeah.
epic.
Tell everybody I'm on my...
You did conclude a mystery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah.
okay.
So I'll give you that. Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Gwen could have
Oh,
died.
yeah. Gwen would have died.
Yup.
Real close. Real close.
Did you learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Several.
We learned a lot of things about the world.
Lots of fun facts. Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we got Namti now. He's one of the hunters now. We were learning so
He's
much.
on the team.
I learned y'all are some lies.
But yeah, we
Listen.
4 yeses. 4 yeses means to experience. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and give all of you a fancy pants level up because we're
Let's
going
go.
into our final
Hell
session.
Oh, okay.
New level up.
Excuse me.
Man, what do I take?
Great question.
Just think.
But awesome, amazing episode, everyone. Fantastic jobs. Loved the shock on all of your faces. We're gonna go around and do some introductions, starting with Austin.
Hey, what's up? My name is Austin. My pronouns are he, they, she. I just got done playing Amanti Noctro. His pronouns are she, they. Amanti is the divine playbook. You can find me, Austin, on Twitter, TikTok, and Hive at Sales Austin, as Sailor SCT Austin. I'm an award-winning game designer, writer, performer, and friend. Back to you, Eli.
Amazing. Ambrose.
Hi everyone, I'm Ambrose, she, they pronouns. I played Nox, the monstrous, tonight. You can find me everywhere as SS Ambrose, except for Twitter, which is SS Ambrose, because Twitter hates me. Next, you can also find me at Other Side of Studios. I'm the founder and creative director there. We are currently working on the next part to the Arcane Core series called Arcane Core Aftermath, which is starting to become a project that I really like, and I cannot wait for y'all to witness, watch, and participate. I'm also on the Lovely Craftings podcast. There's 4 seasons. If you like binge listening, Call of Cthulhu actual play, it is a wonderful listen for whole seasons. Take the time; it's great. I think I am also wrapping up the Vampire the Masquerade game with Queen's Court Games Dying Fields. It's still playing. I think Monday evenings. We were doing one more recording, and wait out for that. It's a 4-part series. So yeah. And that's me. If I forgot anything, you can just follow me on SS Ambrose _.
Cool. AJ.
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Sushi Kid. You can find me on the 3Ts of social media, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok as Husha_Kid. I am a video editor, TTRPG performer, transcriber, voice actor. Are you really like Samson's stepping on something like paper and like crinkling it? You good, buddy? Anyway, transcriber, voice actor, variety streamer, and stream technician. On Mondays at 8 p.m. EST, you can find me over on Friends Who Roll Dice. No, that's the wrong thing. Not Mondays at 8 p.m. EST. You can find me over on Mimics and Misfits. I was reading the wrong thing. For a 6-week D&D 5e campaign, Death's Lots. Death has been captured and villains can't be killed. Come see me play a Dorko character who is basically Bible man. It's a great time. We fought it. We didn't fight a dragon. We ran away from a dragon because we were just like, no, we don't want to deal with that. So it's a fun time. This Tuesday coming up, I'm gonna be doing just a big ol' heckin' stream. What am I gonna be doing? We're just gonna be chilling, watching cut videos because I like messy humans, and probably edit some videos and then later on play One Piece Odyssey with my friends, because that is my one true love. And then this Thursday, you won't find me over on Initiative Order. We are taking a week break, so on March 2nd is the final episode for the Denny Phantom-inspired Monster Hearts 2 miniseries, Gone Ghost, where I play Lubo, the werewolf. It is... Someone got laid, like, so many times last night. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I'm just like, damn. Trying to be like you, my boy. Anyway, yeah. So, hopefully, my character can get some next time. Anyway. Passing on to Chris.
I don't even know how to follow that. I hope that for you too. Hi everyone, I'm Chris. I'm at Carpet Christi on all the socials. I am a TTRPG writer, award-winning role player, and performer. And I like to do fun stuff. So you can find me over soon. We're pre-recording the episodes, but soon over on Table Goth's channel. We are currently recording our Star Wars show. We have changed the name from Dogfight to Skyway Danger Zone because it's definitely taken on more of like a retro 80s, just like good vibes type thing. Lots of like cliques that fight against each other. It's been so fun. And I really love the production on that as well. It's very beautiful. So I hope you can check that out when it comes out, and I will post more about it when it does. Other than that, I have some projects that I can't really talk about yet, but also if you give me a follow, I can. I guess you'll see it when I say it. So that's it for me now.
I'm Eli. I've been your MC for the night. You can find me on the internet at Reliable Elliot, where I post about anything and everything that I'm doing. Um, right now, this is the only project that I'm working on actively that I can talk about. There are a few things in the works that I top secret hush hush cannot talk about. But if you want to know all of that stuff, all of the stuff that I'm working on, all the stuff that's coming in woodworks, or just want to know what I'm thinking about at any given time, cough cough Beyonce tickets, cough cough. Just follow me on Twitter or anywhere else that you can find me at Reliable Elliot. That said, thank you all for joining us for our penultimate episode. We have one more episode left. Our last episode will be next week, same time, same place. The finale, sink or swim. With that, I hope all of you have a very good night. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next week.
Bye bye.